We are going to be handicapped bringing the deliverables of the gospel of the grace of Jesus Christ to our generation if we do not understand spiritual. Now, when I got, sorry, I'm not an American preacher. I come from the woods. So I don't need a dictionary to tell you about demons. Yeah. I don't need a medical equipment to test your heartbeat in order to diagnose your condition. In fact, if you don't understand spiritual, you are going to be totally handicapped preaching the gospel in the places that I'm talking about. They brought a lady the other day. When a spirit comes upon her, she begins to write in a strange writing. I tried to use Google to help if there was any pattern in what the runes that she scribbled, so that we could get some meaning out of it. We tried. But even Google, as vast as it is, and meanwhile the writings were in a pattern. If you see them, you will know that this is communication. But Google could not help us to unlock what this person had written. Oh, you will need something stronger than Google search to break concerning spiritual. This man is saying, brethren, I do not want you to be ignorant. That means that the discipleship outline that Paul was going to use to disciple the Corinthian believers was going to be different from the normal one they used in other places. And the reason why the outline has to be different is because the Corinthians were people that were exposed to the demonic supernatural before they gave their life to Christ. Oh, you're not with me. You know, I'm testing. Okay, let me prove what I'm saying. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2. It says, ye know that ye were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as ye were led. So the Corinthian believers were warlocks. They had experience in the business of trafficking and doing business with demons. They had that experience before they were disarmed by Jesus, and they surrendered themselves to walk with Jesus. Because of this, Apostle Paul had to educate them differently from how he educated other believers, because these guys were already exposed to the spirit realm. Are you there? Yes, sir. So in Paul's education, he told them that there are two things that a man that is under the influence of the Spirit of Christ, the Spirit of Jesus, will never do. Because these guys, they know the spiritual realm, but from the vista of a spirit of error. Are you there? It's not like someone that just went to school, graduated from school, attended high school, then gained admission into the university. He knows physics, he knows chemistry, he knows engineering, mathematics. Those ones are easy to bring to the Lord and to disciple. When you tell them Jesus is Lord, they say, yes, Jesus is Lord. But when you are educating a former warlock that will stand on demons and disappear and appear on the bridge. You are not with me, you are not with me. Oh my. Meanwhile, a good wizard doesn't sleep with his back. He sleeps sitting on a chair, and then he puts his two legs on a stool. He sleeps in L shape. Because if you invoke him into your crystal ball in that shape, he will not appear. Can you see how much sacrifice? Hey! Oh! So people that have experienced all those things and they give their lives to Christ, how will you teach them? If you were called to be their pastor, what will you tell them? Think about it. Most of you don't think about it. What will you tell a wizard that turns to the Lord? What will you tell him? When you tell him that Philip, under the influence of the Holy Spirit, was caught up and he disappeared from his current location and appeared in Azotus, he will say, oh. He will tell you, those are the trainings they give the early wizards, the ones that are in training.